WDIR, Windsor, Detroit Internet Radio, local, cross-border, and worldwide presents Golden Age Radio Theater with me, your host, Mark Podershawn, and we're right in the middle of Origins of Superstition, Throwing Salt Over One's Shoulder from 1935, and here we go.
Seize him! Help me bind him!
His knife! Take it away from him!
My eyes! My eyes!
What happened? Who is he?
I know not. I found him here in my tent. He tried to kill me.
Look! He is of the same tribe that attacked us last night.
You are right.
How does it happen his eyes are blinded?
After you left, I lost my temper and started to revile the gods. And so wrought up I became that I took their sacred salt and cast it behind me over my left shoulder. I must have thrown it into his eyes as he sprang.
Truly you are fortunate. For had you not blinded him, surely would he have killed you.
Yes. The throwing of the salt over my shoulder seems to have ended my misfortune. That action must have appeased the gods. Otherwise, they would have not directed the salt to go into his eyes.
It is the truth. The gods are appeased.
Lasmar.
Yes?
Accidentally have we found a charm to avert bad luck. From now on, if anyone drops salt, before the gods become angry, let him quickly throw salt over his left shoulder. That will prevent misfortune.
So you see, that's how that particular superstition started.
Say, is that the same one that has persisted to this day?
The very same one. You see how silly it is?
I guess you're right.
You know darn well I'm right.
Which one of you gentlemen ordered cantaloupe?
I did.
Yeah, it is, boss. Do you have sugar?
No, thanks. I use salt on mine.
Yeah, you are, sir.
Doggone it, I've spilled it again.
Wait a minute. After all I've told you, are you still going to throw salt over your shoulder?
Certainly. Do you think I want to take a chance of having bad luck?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just heard another of the playlets in the series on the origin of superstitions. We again wish to remind you that these sketches are based upon absolute truth, uncovered by our research. All that we have done is to dramatize them. We have just listened to the popular superstition of the throwing of salt over the left shoulder to avert bad luck. Our next playlet will tell you the story of the origin of the superstition, walking under a ladder. Until then, be careful what shoulder you throw the salt over.
Well, that was a great show, and here's on to the next one. It's March 20th, 1940, the Abbott and Costello Show. The story's called Lion Hunting.
Hey, Abbott.
Yes, Costello?
Are you the manager of this baseball team?
Yes.
Well, now that I'm down here for spring training, I would like to know some of the guys' names on the team, so when I meet them on the street or in the ballpark, I'll be able to say hello to them.
Well, naturally, I'll introduce you to the boys and a regular bunch of boys we have. But you know, strange as it may seem, they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Funny names.
Yes, nicknames, pet names, you know, like Dizzy Dean.
Is Brother Daffy?
Daffy Dean.
I'm their cousin.
Now, what's your first name?
Goofy.
That's what I thought. Well, let's see, we have on the bags, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out.
And I say, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Wait a minute. Are you the manager?
Yes.
You know the guy's name?
Well, I should.
Who's on first?
That's right.
I mean, the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The fellow on first base.
Who was on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Who is on first?
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Have you got a contract with the first baseman?
Why, certainly.
Who signed the contract?
Well, naturally. You wouldn't expect anybody else to sign it.
But who?
Yes.
Look, when you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
He does.
Oh, absolutely.
All I'm trying to find out is what is the guy's name on first base?
Oh, now, wait a minute. Let's straighten that out. What is on second base?
Who's on second?
Who is on first?
One base at a time.
I know, but don't change the players around.
I'm not changing anybody. I only want to know what's the guy's name on first base.
But I'm telling you what is on second.
I'm not asking asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
That's what I want to find out.
I know, but who is who and what is what? Don't change it.
Look, that don't mean nothing to me. All I want to know is what's the guy's name on first base?
But what is on second base?
Who's on second?
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
Why, you mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who is playing first?
Never mind first. I want to know what's the guy's name on third base.
But what's on second?
Who's on second?
Who is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again.
Well, I can't change their name.
Let you and I stay on third base.
Now, what do you want to know?
Now, who is playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting who on third base?
Who am I putting on third base?
Yes, but we don't want him there.
You don't want who there?
No.
So what's the guy's name belongs there?
No, what belongs on second?
Who's on second?
Who is on first?
I don't know. Third base. That's the point. You got outfield?
Naturally.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd say.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Oh, no, who is playing first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third
base. Look, the left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Look, you've got a pitcher on the team.
Wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you, man.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow you're going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen. Who is not pitching? Who is...
I'll break your rhyme. You say who's on first?
Go ahead, have it.
I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. You got a catcher?
Absolutely.
The catcher's name.
Today?
Today. And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
That's all. We got a couple of days on the team.
Well, I can't help that.
You know, I'm a catcher, too.
I know that.
Now, I'll get behind the plate. I'll do some fancy catching, and tomorrow's pitching on my team.
Mm-hmm.
The heavy hitter gets up. Tomorrow throws the ball, and the guy up bunts the ball. Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out of first base, so I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Is to throw it to first base.
So?
Who's got it?
Naturally.
Oh, Naturally's got it.
No,
No.
Who's got it?
Naturally.
That's right.
Well, that's what I said.
That's right.
Now, I pick up the ball and I throw it to Naturally.
No, you throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's right.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
That's what I heard it then.
That's right.
Now, I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
That's right.
Whoever it is drops the ball and the guy runs to second.
Mm-hmm.
Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it? I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow. A triple play.
Yes.
Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball to be caught. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
What was that?
I said, I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
C-A-M-E-L-S. That's right, folks. C for comedy, A for Abbott, M for Maxwell, E for Ennis, L for Lou Costello. Yes, they spell Camel. Your taste will tell you about Camel's rich, full flavor. Your throat will welcome Camel's cool mildness. So draw up a chair for tonight's show starring Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Costello. Will you listen to me, please? Did you go hunting with your Uncle Artie Stebbins last Saturday? What'd you say? I say, did you go hunting with your Uncle Artie Stebbins last Saturday? Yeah, and a terrible thing happened. A great big bear sneaked up behind us, grabbed Uncle Artie's gun out of his hands, and stuck it in his back. What did Uncle Artie do? What could he do? He married the bear's daughter. Never mind that. Did you see any big game? I saw a giraffe, but I didn't shoot him. He had a sore throat. Well, there's nothing worse than a giraffe with a sore throat. Oh, yes, there is. What? A centipede with corns. You dummy. I didn't think you ever went hunting in your life, and I don't believe you did. I'll bet you haven't even got a hunting license. I have too. Here it is. Wait a minute. This is no hunting license. This is a picture of Hedy Lamarr. You hunt what you like, and I'll hunt what I like. You hunter. Boy, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, my brother and I, we used to hunt alligators.
Alligators?
Yeah, one time an alligator was just about to attack my brother-in-law. I fired off both barrels of my trusty rifle.
Did you kill the alligator?
See this wallet?
Genuine alligator?
No, genuine brother-in-law.
Talk sense. Come here, look at this. You see this picture? Now, I trapped all these rabbits last winter. Now, how many would you say there are?
876.
That's exactly right. Oh, wait a minute. How did you guess it?
Oh, I just count the legs and divide by 4.
Costello, have you ever been in Africa on safari?
No, but I've been in New York on safari.
A safari in New York?
Yeah, the Staten Island Safari. And also the Hoboken Safari.
Oh, now, come on, that's ridiculous.
There's lots of safaris around there.
Hey, listen to me, though. You should have been with me on my elephant hump. Oh, there I was, surrounded by elephants. One big bull elephant started towards me. I said to myself, I'm trapped. Abbott, you're trapped. Should I run or stand here and shoot the bull?
You've been doing all right up to now.
All right. Well, I shot. The elephant fell and broke a tusk.
Broke a what?
A tusk.
Tusk to you two and a couple of poo-poos.
Oh, no. A tusk is valuable. We use 50,000 elephants a year just to make billiard balls.
My, how do they train those big, clumsy beasts to do such delicate work?
I can see you know nothing about elephants.
I once hunted elephants in India with an old acquaintance of mine. And an elephant sat on them. Someday I got to go back there.
Why?
To scrape up an old acquaintance. Yeah, but did you ever shoot a zebra?
Yes, I did.
Could I have that zebra skin?
Oh, what do you want with a zebra skin?
My Aunt Minnie is in Alcatraz, and she needs a new fur coat.
No, that's silly, Costello. However, I have a stuffed rhinoceros you can have. Of course, you know what a rhinoceros is, don't you?
Oh, sure. That's a hippopotamus with a red-eater cap.
No.
Now, come on out there. I know you're breathing.
All right. Costello, this is the last week of the big game hunting season. Now, tomorrow I'm going hunting in the high Sierras, and I'd like you to come along with me.
Oh, gee, thanks, Abbott. Say, you've done a lot of hunting. What do they call those little flies that buzz around the animals?
Gnats.
I asked you a civil question. What do they call those little flies?
Gnats.
And that's to you, too, brother.
No, you don't. Gnats are the flies that annoy the animals. Of course, some of them have ticks.
Why don't they take the ticks and give those flies a good trashing?
I didn't say sticks, I said ticks. For instance, there's deer sticks.
The deer ticks?
Certainly deer ticks.
Who wound them up?
Oh, nobody wound them up.
And what makes him tick? Somebody must have slipped a groon in his groove.
Stella, when I say... Listen to me, please. When I say deer ticks, I don't mean the deer ticks. I mean deer ticks.
Abbott, let me smell your breath.
Oh, come on, please. Talk sense. The deer has ticks, and the ticks bother the deer.
They used to bother me when I went to school.
Ticks bothered you in school?
Yeah. Arithmetics, mathematics. And one time a tick got me in trouble with the teacher.
Oh, now, wait a minute. How could a tick get you in trouble with the teacher?
I ticked my tongue out at the teacher, and she trounced the tweet of my trousers with a twap. Now.
Look, I'm talking about animal ticks. Hundreds of animals in the woods have ticks.
That must be a pretty sound when hundreds of animals get together and they all start ticking at once.
No, listen, Costello, listen to me. Deer have ticks. Elks have ticks. And one time my father shot a moose with ticks. Now, do you know what I'm talking about?
Sure, your father's moose ticks.
No. Costello, you're getting more stupid every day. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to say to you. I've tried to improve your mind, but I just can't seem to get anywhere.
Why don't you face it, Abbott? You're a failure.
And we'll be right back with Abbott and Costello for March 20th, 1940, Lion Hunting. We're on WDIR, Windsor, Detroit Internet Radio, local cross-border and worldwide.